almost halfway done our quest. Playing Jaina. Definitely don't want patches. We'll keep the bluegill on the slam. Okay. Interesting hand. No way to know what he's playing. I'm not gonna coin out anything. Now we have dragons for days. Okay, Foxtrot's a champion. That's a good turn too. Good top deck. Okay, he's gonna crossbolt it. That's fine. There, monkey. We're looking for a war leader to go with these murlocs, just so he can't ping them down. I'm gonna coin out the Azure Drake. Why not? Then we can play Finja next turn. Still has no minions played. He's definitely some kind of freeze mage or don't know if it was. I haven't been watching for a Reno mage yet. Okay, so we can play a hand forward for our minions here. Whoops, I did that wrong order. Oh no, it didn't kill a minion. Right, that's fine. I always forget that it's not attacking, it's killing minion. So that was an okay order. And okay, he stole the bluegill. Not much you can do with it. Just damage our Finja, okay. I have no problem with that. Use it to summon the... oh. Well then. That was lethal. I don't think we got to play any 5-cost minions that game. Or we did, I guess. I wasn't paying attention. Oh yeah, Finja was 5. Azraig was 5. Right, okay, so we got 2 more. Well then, these games are just really quick. This deck is actually really fun to play. I highly recommend it. Like I said, I will post in the comments or in the description below the deck list. Or you can just look up Thijs' Curator, and Thijs is spelled T-H-I-J-S, in case you've never heard of him. Okay, definitely keep Subsea. Kind of tempted to keep the War Leader. Toss it away, just see what we get. Okay, those are some better early game cards. Okay, we got a hand buffer already. Hand buffer Paladin. Don't know what we need, so we're gonna play Deckhand. Almost forgot about patches. That animation is just a little too slow. I'm sure everyone would be happy if it was a faster animation, but maybe that's part of the skill cap on it, is knowing to play it or knowing to wait for it. Okay. Do Alex was a champion or the weapon? I think we'll play the weapon. rather run my face into the minion and then keep this house C deckhand. Could have run Alcatraz's champion into the minion, but rather not do that. Okay, so he's got a 4/6 Grime Street Smuggler. That's a little worrisome, but we're just gonna pretend it doesn't exist. I think we'll take Shapeshift. We're not going to pretend it doesn't exist. We're just going to pretend that didn't happen. But move on with our life. Okay, so we can coin out Blackwing Corruptor if we have to for turn 4. If nothing gets drawn. So definitely a buffing Paladin. Okay, Deathwing's a little too early. Oops, should have run a Surf Family into it. That's okay. Not the end of the world. We'll keep our Surf Family fully health. That does live through Consecrate. That is a big horse rider. Okay, turn 5. We have one play and one play only. Can only play the monkey and hero power. And next turn we have no target for the bookworm. So have to see what he plays. Hopefully he plays a 3 or less minion, but he does have a buffed minion, so that makes it a slimmer chance of being 3. Hammer of Wrath, interesting. It's an interesting card. Haven't seen that in a while. Okay, well, save the bookworm. Let's draw a card. Oh, there we go, that's something for next turn. Or Curator's next turn. But we got some more cards to play now. Haven't even need the Frothing Berserker, haven't need the Deathwing, haven't even got a chance to play the Curator. Like, the early game is actually pretty good in this deck. Look at a Curator. Fill up our hand. And we can test the board. So next turn, whoa, that's an 8/8. That is a beefy minion. So 8 mana. Let's play both our dragons. Both our Twilight Guardians, just hold the board a bit here till we can play Deathwing in 2 turns. Yeah, he's definitely just all in on that minion. He is going to pay for that with Deathwing next turn, or 2 turns. Okay. Definitely gonna run that in there. Whoops, probably should have played the Frothing. Can't do anything with Murlocs right now. Well, let's do this. And play another Taunt. We know we're going to Deathwing next turn, so maybe shouldn't have done that, but just to make sure he can't somehow sneak the damage through. He does have 2 minions, so he doesn't have Equality Consecrate. We know that because they're both buffed. Okay, he's just going all in. He's not going to be happy with the Deathwing coming down. We got a couple buffs off there. I don't think we actually need the Deathwing now. This turn, we got enough damage to push into the 1. And he's going to be forced into trading into the Frothing Berserker, so he won't get his buff this turn unless he's got something else in play. I guess he'd have to have run his face into it with a True Silver, which he may have top decked. It's hard to tell. We know he's got 2 minions he's buffed because of the sparkles there. I wonder what his thought process is here with 3 cards in hand and 10 mana. That's a very weird play. He didn't even take the damage. He didn't even run it into my face. I really don't know what that was. So let's run this into here. And we're looking at lethal. Okay, well that just turned out well. I was a little worried there for a while with that Grime Street, what is it, Outfitter? I can't remember the name of that thing. The one that buffs 2/2, +2/+2 at the end of your turn to a random minion. So we're almost near the end of the quest here. We're up to 16 out of 20 minions costing 5 or more, so really need to pay attention now. This next game, even if we're winning, possibly purposely trying to play just to get the quest done. That is really the point of what I do with playing Hearthstone, is I try to just do my daily quests and rack up gold for next month. Very much a casual player, but as you can see by being ranked 17, 8 days into this season, just going to keep the monkey against the oh, that's perfect curve, 1 2 3, against a warlock. We saw a Zoolock earlier, so very much, well, Zoo discard lock very much could be another one of those, so it's a good early turn. Early turns, I should say. Okay, don't need the armor, so just play the weapon. At least that last charge on was off this first mate weapon. Don't really care about 1 damage. Okay, Swamp Ooze. Care about that a little bit, but that's okay. We're gonna run these 2 into it and buff our Frothing Berserker. See what he has to deal with that. And next turn we can play the Corcoran Elite and push 10 damage. Okay, or not. He has Shadow Bolt. That's fair enough. Still gonna push 4 damage. He hasn't been able to get a board present yet, so we're winning that battle. If it is Reno lock, we're gonna definitely need to push damage. But like I said, the goal of this is to get our quest done, which we should be able to this game, especially if he is Reno lock. Okay, let's play Sir Finley. See what hero power we get. It's gonna be a long game, so I think we'll take the healing. I don't know if that's the right decision. Play the monkey. Monkey contests the board. Just keep pushing that face damage. Make his taps more dangerous. Make him have to have Reno. Wow, Blast Crystal on that minion. Okay, on the monkey. I am not opposed to that. We do have a lot bigger threats in this deck. And he's screwing up his curve pretty badly. So we're gonna play Alex Trolza and the Murloc War Leader. Yeah, we'll do it that way. So we got a Naked Twilight Guardian. We are going to be top decking now, but definitely on board. He is tapping and nothing. Wow. Okay. Just push the base damage. Guess I should have healed the Murloc. That's okay. It's not a big deal. We got lethal on board. He's got to have Reno or some way to clear our board. He put himself on a clock with a blast crystal, but I guess he felt he had to. It seemed pretty aggressive to me. Guess we won't be getting our quest this game finished. Definitely gonna be one more game unless he has Reno and he's thinking about Reno. I don't know what the thought process is. Okay, Siphon Soul. Oh, gives him another turn. Potentially. He's gotta have Reno. Hellfire won't do it. He'll take himself to 1. Oh, he does have Reno. Wow. Okay, that's fine. I didn't see if he top decked that or not, but was he really playing that? Wow. Did he? I think it did come from the middle of his hand. I'll have to check the video after, but I think he was playing that dangerously, thinking he could survive that turn. That is very interesting. I definitely could have had lethal, and he took a big chance there. Okay, so fires away the coin. That's not bad for him at all. I think I'll just leave Reno alone. We can contest him with Twilight Guardian, at least block him. No point using our resources into killing Reno right now. Unless he's playing Youthful Brewmaster, that is an interesting way to play Reno now. Brewmaster back into your hand. Okay, Twisting Nether. Not too unexpected. Ooh, Azure Drake into Azure Drake. Can't complain about that. We will be getting our quest finished, I believe, now. That should be our quest finished. If not close. What he doesn't realize is playing Reno helped me finish my quests. Oh, interesting card. I haven't seen that in a long time. If at all ever. Crawl the Unshackled. In case you don't know, if your deck has no duplicates, summon all demons from your hand. So, yeah. Well, this is a nice use of Bookworm into Jiraxis. Oh, I should play the Guardian first. Not a big deal. No, sorry, we needed the Bookworm to, we needed the Twilight Guardian to activate the Bookworm. So it wasn't actually an error. We had to kill Jiraxis, so it's a free dirty rat off. It's unfortunate. And Cabal Tracker. Okay, this is an interesting Reno deck. Never seen these cards played in a deck, but it does work, I guess. So it's like a Demon Reno, Demon Lock. Ah, Curator. That's a good way to draw cards. Just running out of card draw. Okay. Guess we'll play the weapon. Not gonna. Oh. Yeah, we'll attack into the Dirty Rat with our Twilight Guardian, just so he can't just run it freely into the Curator. Probably won't, but just in case, he has some plans to. Don't know if that's the best play, but what can you do? Restaurant vendor heals him back up. Like I said, probably gonna, or we're just going for a cost here. So, oh, he's gonna trade. If he trades, that's perfect for us. We're just gonna play Deathwing. Only life taps. Play one more card. Just keep playing those minions. Come on, load up the board. Playing right into Deathwing. Thinking about it. No. There's our Deathwing. Excuse me. Just gonna turn off my webcam for a second. Gotta blow my nose. Wait, let's see what he does with Deathwing. Okay, he's got the taunt for it. And he's tapping. Probably should have tapped first. Oh, well, that would have been dumb. If he played Brawn first. Kill 2 of his mana crystals for no reason. It's an interesting interaction you never see. So it's 2 1-drops. I'm not too worried about that. Both down to 9 cards, going into fatigue eventually here. Ooh, perfect. Celsi deckhand. Can clear the board and push 12 face. So he's got to have an answer to Deathwing now. And he did use his Siphon Soul, I believe. So I don't think he has enough to deal with Deathwing. Unless he's got Twisting Nether or a Doom. Taunted up. Okay. That works too. We just need to push 4. Just find 4 damage. He can't tap anymore. Really. Okay. No point in healing. Well, I guess we'll heal Deathwing, so he has to run something else into it. He can't just run his 2 attack minions into it. He has to at least run both of them or his taunt. He did manage to stabilize with that. Hungry Crab. Wow. Created that by Dark Peddler. Okay, I was gonna say, I doubt he runs Hungry Crab. There's not that many Murloc decks. That is quite the pull. Sorry, that's quite the pull from Dark Peddler. Interesting. Played the card Den Demon Wrath. Just need to get 4 to face. How can we do this? Core Card Elite would be 4 if you didn't have a taunt. 7-9. He's got 9 on board. Puts us on a 2-turn clock. Unless we can get some damage to his face. If he taps, a bluegill wins it for us. Technically we have... He's 1 damage off lethal, but he does have 4 cards, so... Definitely has a good chance of winning this. He's playing a little slow though for someone who could win it. So maybe we have another turn. 1 less turn to get a damage. I don't know if I played both my bluegills, honestly. Or both my Corcorons. I'm not good at keeping track of my deck, playing so many games back to back.
So many possibilities.
He must have a Hellfire. Must be one of his cards is a Hellfire.
Well played. For Blackwood.
Alright, so he got us.
Well played.
I wish you could see your last cards.
The end is coming.
Alright, well that should be the end of this series. Yep, there we go. We got our 40 gold. I did re-roll the quest, just so you know. So, thank you for watching. Whoops. Yeah, thank you for watching, and if you liked what you saw, please subscribe to the channel on YouTube, and you can also follow me at RoximusOfficial on Twitter and twitch.tv/Roximus on Twitch. And yeah, thank you for watching, and see you next time.